Hi there, it's Kalymnios here from the Thought Gym, here helping you become your superhuman self, and welcome to another video. It has been a while since I've recorded a video. I've got to say I've taken a little bit of break from filming for a variety of reasons. Now I'm back in a new space, as you can maybe see behind me, and the video I want to share with you today is some of my top meditation meditations really. I'm getting asked quite a lot, especially now. People have been super stressed, they're finding it difficult to focus, they're finding it difficult to relax, they want to improve their health, which is what I'm all about, and what we can control, and one of those things that we can control is our attitude to life. And something that helps and has helped me since 2012 has been the practice of meditation. When I started meditating, and this is really a tip for you as well, I didn't start 15-20 minutes twice a day sitting cross-legged, anything like that. I simply started, and if you're new to meditation, maybe I invite you to try this as well. I simply started by sitting on my pillow on my bed before I was going to bed, spine kind of straight, so that's really what you want, so not lying down and not hunched over, but just not really at alert. And I simply started by closing my eyes and counting my breath. So on the inhale I counted 1 in my head, on the exhale I counted 2, on the inhale I counted 3, on the exhale 4. And this was just in my head, and all I did was go up to the number 10. Okay, so that's like 5 breaths. Okay, inhale 1, exhale 2, until I got to 10, 5 breaths. And then I did that for about 3 or 4 weeks. And then I carried on and I went to 20, and I did that for another 3 or 4 weeks. And then I started setting a timer for like 1 minute, and then 2 minutes, and eventually I got to about 15 minutes. But this was after maybe 6 months, and I wasn't obviously counting up to like 1,000 or whatever. I was just going up and down to 10. Eventually I just started counting to 4 and just carried on. Inhale 1, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 4, inhale 1, exhale 2, etc. until the timer ran out. And then later I started doing twice a day, etc. Now I did that, or a version of self-practice like that, for about 2 years, right, till about 2014. And then 2014 I started getting into guided meditation. So really this video is sharing with you the types of guided meditations that I tend to default to majority of the time. So the first one, which actually is probably the most recent one that I've started doing and I really like, and it's one that I typically would do in the morning, although sometimes I may do that last thing at night as well. And it's called the Great Soul Sync Meditation. I think it's by a lady called Priyanthi or something like that. I'm probably saying it wrong. I'll link in the description box below where you can get this free guided meditation. It's about 15 minutes long, lovely. Helps you, especially if you've got difficulty focusing, because it involves counting and finger touching, which helps keep you focused. And I really like this one. It's got 5 stages. I often share it with other people. So that's the most recent one I've started doing, and that's been in the last year or so. And I do that. So all of these meditations I kind of mix up. The one that I typically do the most in the morning, although I'm not currently doing now because I'm doing the third one, which I'll share with you in a second, but the one that I typically do, and I've had for about, like I say, 5-6 years, is the one that is from, what's her name? Esther and Jerry Hicks. Which is Getting into the Vortex Meditation. There are 4 meditations, so you buy the book, you get a CD with it, and there are 4 meditations, one for general well-being, one for health, one for relationships, and one for finance. What I love about this one is that there's a very nice 4-count beat in the background, and it becomes very easy to inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4. And she does a bit of talking for the first sort of 12 minutes, and the last 3 minutes you're just really going with that breath. What I find here is that my heart rate variability and my coherence of my heart rate variability is amazing when I do this particular meditation because of that calming nature. And I measure this with a special device from HeartMath, which is the HeartMath Institute, and I have a special app on my phone, so when I do this, if I am using this, I always get my highest scores. So this one I love doing, and I typically would do this in the morning. So this is the first within the first half an hour or so of waking up, I'm doing this. Then the other one that I really like doing as well, and I've got back into at the moment, are the Deepak Chopra and Oprah Winfrey meditations. They have got several 21-day challenge meditations that they've been doing. These ones are abundance. I think this was him on his own. Then miraculous relationships and perfect health. And they've got tons of other ones. I remember when I bought these years ago, I had to pay loads of import taxes and whatnot, and these cost me something like ridiculous amounts of money, like £150 just to get these. I think they're a lot cheaper now, so do check out Deepak Chopra and Oprah Winfrey's 21-day meditation challenges. They're often free when you're doing the challenge. These are really nice, and they last again about 15 minutes, and I would typically do this sort of one in the morning as well. The one that I tend to default to overnight is called Life Flow Meditation. So the Life Flow Meditation, there are 10 different meditations, and they have different, they're sort of binaural beats, so they have a different beat going into each ear, but also with this particular one, unlike some of the other binaural beat meditations, you can, I think, have it just with a speaker and there's still some effect, and it takes you through different frequencies, and the way you're supposed to do it, which I don't, but they are like an hour long each one, and there are, I think, 10 frequencies, and you will do each one for like a month or so before you go on to the next one, getting deeper and deeper. I tend to do about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and I tend to do this one before I go to bed. So I'll literally put it on my phone, or I've got a separate phone for my meditations, which doesn't have a SIM card or anything. I'll put it on my phone, I'll set it for like the last 20 minutes of that particular track, and I'll sit up in my bed and I do that there. So that's the other one I use, and often if I am saying something, and this is a great meditation, maybe this is number 5 if you like, I will do the release meditation. So that's inhale, re, exhale, release. Inhale, re, exhale, release. Or it could be any other 2-word syllable, like let go, I'm strong, all good, I'm safe. And I will do that either with the Life Flow, I guess it's Life Flow tunes or Life Flow soundtrack in the background, or I will do that to silence. So occasionally I will do my own silent meditation, whether that is with the releasing meditation or somewhat otherwise. Otherwise, I will do one of the other 4 listed, which is either going to be the Soul Sync, right, number 1, the Vortex one, number 2, the Deepak and Oprah one will be number 3, and then the Life Flow will be number 4. So they're the 4 guided ones that I typically go for. So just wanted to share that with you, because a lot of people have been asking me about what meditations to do and what apps to get. I don't use the apps. I tend to just download the ones that I want and use that, because that's what I prefer, and that's what I tend to use. But like I said, I've been meditating now for about 8 years, but the first 2 years were just to silence, just observing the breath, just observing sensation, and sometimes I still do that. But for the last sort of 6 years, I've kind of, like, I'd say 80% of the time, do some kind of guided meditation. Typically, it might be twice a day. More recently, I've just been doing once a day, which is usually just in the morning, and I've been just too tired at night to go to do it, and so I've just gone and done it, gone to bed. But in an ideal situation, I do 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the evening. I did not start out that way. I started out with 10 count breath, 5 breaths, and it took me 6 months to get to 15 minutes, and it took me another 2 or 3 years to do twice a day. So do not think you need to do 20 minutes twice a day. Do not even think you need to do 5 minutes once a day. If you just do 10 breaths or 5 breaths, that is fantastic. That is a great start. If you do want something longer, if you are looking for new options, I definitely recommend the Vortex ones, the Soul Sync one, and the Deepak and Oprah one. The Life Flow ones are great as well. They may be a little bit pricey to purchase, but check out the Life Flow meditations. Hope that's been useful for you. It's good to be back doing some videos. Please do remember to like, share, subscribe on this video. Give me some of your ideal meditations. Share this with your friends. Let me know what you think. And I look forward to seeing you very soon. Until next time, stay strong, stay super. Bye-bye.